Anyway, hey everybody, we're here with ATG, with Mark. I'm Scott from Weeds Next. Dude, this is amazing. Tell me everything I need to know about this. This is like Terminator shit. It's great.
Thank you so much. So we have a filling machine here. This setup we have on this one is for tincture bottles. You can do non-carbonated beverages. You can do 5-hour energy type shots, creams, balms, topical products. So anything of that nature that goes in a tincture, a bottle, or jar, this is going to be the setup for you.
How fast is it? How many bottles do I fill?
So per nozzle, it's about 1,000 an hour.
Woo!
Based on a 1 ounce bottle. We can do much larger than a 1 ounce bottle, but just for output's sake, 1 ounce is about 1,000 an hour per nozzle.
How much is this machine? If I want to get one of these for my business, what am I paying?
So it starts with a single nozzle. You'd be around mid 20,000s. For a 4-nozzle system like you see here, you're low 30,000s.
That's not bad at all. Now, do people end up buying more than one machine, or they only need one?
So some people use one machine and they interchange the capabilities on it. Let's say they're doing vape carts and tinctures. Right. You can just switch on and off the actual filling nozzle and pumping system and use the same base machine for that. But if your production is so high that you need to leverage 2 machines, absolutely.
Tell me about this machine.
So this is, again, it's a smaller version of the machine we see over here, but this is our vape cartridge filling setup on it. Most manufacturers now, they come, the cartridges come preloaded in foam trays, so we obviously wanted to utilize that, keep the labor down. You can take the cartridges and trays right out of the foam in the box and place them right onto our system. And then, so yeah, we got syringes here that'll come down and fill it. Each nozzle as well will do about 1,000 carts an hour based on a 1 gram fill. We can do disposable pens, we can do pod devices, any brand of cartridge on the market. We don't sell vape cartridges. We can work with any cartridge manufacturer or hardware on the whole market.
Okay, here I am. I'm Guy, I got my product, but I don't know anything. Can I run this machine? It's simple. I'm not going to kill myself.
Yes, sir. So we offer obviously tech support and training too.
That's great.
Yeah, so we'll come in, we'll do an on-site training and walk you guys through it, or we can do a simple video call. If you get a setup for just one type of product, video call is usually more than enough. You'll be filling carts in less than an hour with this.
You have a full IT thing. I'm going to be taken care of.
Yes, sir. 3-year warranty across all of our equipment as well, and it's all manufactured in North America.
Take me through some other cool machines.
Sure. So I mean, right here as well, for cartridge filling, obviously filling is one side of it, but the other side is capping. So this is a pneumatic capping press. We can cap 50 at a time, 100 at a time. It all depends on the hardware you're using, but we can always find a solution to cap multiple of those at once.
So it has the capability of doing different amounts.
Yes.
It's programmably.
Yes, so there's 100 programs savable on the system here. So even if you had a pod device, a disposable pen, and a 510 thread cart, you just have 3 programs set on the bottom and you'll know which one to operate.
So, and this is running a distillate that's already been terped and...
Absolutely, yeah. You have your finished concentrate product. You're going to load that into our hopper here. We do have a jacketed heater. It's not on it right now, and then jacketed lines as well. Depending on the concentrate you're running, the only difference is the amount of heat you're going to apply. The other aspect is air pressure too.
Yes.
Not all filling machines use air pressure for back pressure, and if you're not, then you're going to need to use more heat for certain products, which the people making the products don't want that, right? You want to keep the heat really low, but you want production rates high. So
we're not oxidizing the distillate as it's moving through.
Absolutely. So we do compressed air in the back. It is completely filtered. You can also use an argan oil. You can use ethanol, whatever you want for the back pressure.
That helps you to regulate how much pressure is pushing the distillate out, so you don't end up with a bunch of overfills.
Correct. The actual back pressure just helps the speed of the product. Because if you don't have back pressure, all you can work with is heat. So by adding back pressure too, we can keep the heat a lot lower than some of our competitors, while still getting out a very fast injection there.
So one of the biggest problems in working with distillate is cleanup.
Cleanup, yes.
Cleanup. Let's talk about cleanup. What do you guys got going on?
So very simple on our machine. You can simply pour, let's say, an ethanol or a very high ISO straight into the vessel after you depressurize it. You'll still have a little product obviously caked on the walls or just the lining of the tubes. General loss would be about 10 grams, regardless of how much your batch is. What you can do though is this all connects to the lines obviously. We got a purge button on the front. So you pour in your ethanol, your ISO, you purge it straight through the whole lines. All of the contact parts get cleaned that way. And then if you have a roto vap, if you're doing extractions on site, you normally would have one, you can then take that and actually reclaim back the lost product. Right. So this is actually our smallest gummy machine that we offer. This one here will do about 20 kilograms an hour in terms of production. That equates to about 5,000 to 8,000 gummy pieces based on a 5-gram gummy piece.
That's pretty good.
Not bad. We can get a lot bigger than that though. Our largest machine does 800 kilos per hour. So then you're talking, upwards of about 250,000 gummy pieces per hour.
Wow.
Oh, excellent.
Very cool. Very cool.
How much does this go for?
Yeah, so if you need, for example, you need a cooker, you need molds, drying racks, sugar coating drum, the whole 9 yards on it, you're looking around $70,000 for this piece right here.
That's nothing.
That's nothing. That's great price.
And then if you don't need sugar coating, if you already have a cooker, let's say, you're looking around the $40,000 mark.
Wow.
So our pre-roll system, it's a centrifuge actually. It spins them so quick.
Show it. Show it.
So it just...
Give me some of the philosophy behind spinning it.
Sure, yeah. So, I mean, in terms of medical operations, right? When they're doing mixing, it's generally a planetary mixer that's being used.
Yeah.
So we utilize that in centrifuges as well for mixing.
Yeah.
So we're using both technologies for our mixer. We don't have it here on display, but it is a planetary mixer. It creates a little bit of heat, but it's going to really robustly mix ground flour with an isolate powder or a concentrate liquid. And then from there, we're putting it in these. We're spinning it so fast that it packs it so perfectly in the joint. Right. You could turn the whole thing upside down and not have a speck of flour. Not a grain of flour is going to fall out there. We find they burn a lot smoother this way, and then by infusing the flour as well, it just creates the perfect, the perfect. Yep.
Man, you guys are really killing it in the industry, knocking them dead. Yeah, I guarantee New Mexico is going to be, once we get some videos out and people come through, New Mexico is going to be picking up some of this stuff for sure.
I love it.
Mark, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with Weak Snacks.
I appreciate you guys.
Blessings, my friend.